Can you tell us what your name is and what do you do?
Yes, my name is Murray Horwitz, and I'm the director of the AFI Silver Theater in Silver Spring.
Okay. What is your impression of having school docs as a part of Silver Docs this summer? Because usually it's only Silver Docs and now it's school docs with Silver Docs. What do you think about that?
We're delighted, partly because I think young filmmakers now, young people in general, and as I often say, I am the former owner of several young people, have a visual literacy that's really astonishing and far beyond, I think, what a lot of older folks have. Folks my age, I'm 58, grew up in a an era of great literacy, great verbal literacy, and we tend to organize the world kind of in like sentences, a kind of horizontal way. That's okay, it's perfectly fine. But because of the environment in which you folks have grown up, you tend to organize the world in a visual way, and ideas and emotions and whole concepts get put together, especially with moving image, with film, in ways that we just look and go, how did they know that, man?
So, what do you think the difference is between media education and education through media?
Oh, that's a very good one. I think I have the answer for you. I hope so. Media education is very important. We do work in both fields at the American Film Institute. I guess the best way for me to explain media education, in my view, is that if this were the 15th century in Europe and some guy invented something called the printing press, and you didn't know how to read or write, all of a sudden the consequences of that ignorance become far greater. Well, now it's the 21st century, and the world is one big place, and there are all these kind of moving image media, video and cell phones and film and television. And if you don't know about interviewing people, if you don't know about shooting people, if you don't know about sound, you don't know about editing, you don't know about mixing, you're like a person who couldn't read or write in 1550. So educating people about those things, that's media education. How to be able to, if in a sense, read and write using media. And that's real important to do. Education through media is using the techniques of film and other media, multimedia, to get across concepts in mathematics, science, social studies, language arts, and the other things that you have to study. And you are studying, right?
Yes,
okay, good. Thanks.
What do you hope to accomplish here today? What is your goals?
I think actually, these are really experienced educators whom you hear yakking behind me. So this is a conference that's happening at a pretty high level. These are people who know their business. They know how to administer information and ideas to young people in the classroom. Therefore, what's going on here is also kind of technical, not necessarily about technology, although it certainly involves technology, but techniques and technical information about how to do that using documentary film, again, at a very high level. So I think if we can get some of that information across, give people certain skills, share techniques that have been working for them, that'll be a great day.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tiffany.
You're welcome.